Hello everyone, this is MeNoHaxor, and today I'm going to bring you guys a Leona game. And this Leona is actually a pretty heavily requested hero. I was looking through a lot of the comments on YouTube and on Reddit, and a lot of people were like, hey, I play some Leona, you should show me how you play Leona. So I'm going to do that right now. And before the game starts, I just want to give all you guys a really big thank you because I received just an overwhelming amount of support from both Reddit and YouTube with people just saying, man, what a fantastic first commentary. I really loved it. I learned so much. And I really appreciate it a lot because, this is my first time doing this. And it's definitely a little bit nerve-wracking, but I feel a lot more confident now that everyone seems to be really enjoying it so far. So I'm going to keep it up, and hopefully you'll enjoy this game as well. So, unfortunately, I had to pick Leona first pick on purple side, so I had no idea what I was going into, and the opposing team responded with a Vayne and Zyra bot lane. And I'm not too concerned about the Vayne because Vayne usually has a really bad laning phase, but I am kind of worried about the Zyra because Zyra is a very excellent answer to Leona because Zyra has amazing brush control and Leona desperately needs it in order to uh, play aggressively. So that's definitely going to be a little bit of a problem, but hopefully it shouldn't be too bad this game. I have a Twitch as my AD carry partner, which is really, really good. I think Twitch is one of the best AD carry partners you can have for Leona because what's really cool is that Twitch's passive, like every single tick of that passive will proc the sunlight from my passive. So as long as Twitch gets one auto attack and I blow all my spells, Twitch is going to be proccing every single tick of that passive, which is really, really sweet. So that's really cool, and Twitch does a great amount of burst early on, which is awesome. So this is going to be a really good combination. We're a really deadly kill lane, and if I catch either Vayne or Zyra, like either one of them is pretty screwed. So I'm hoping to play really aggressive throughout the game, and that's pretty much a game plan. I am running 11316 masteries, and I'm also running armor red, armor yellow, MR blue, and I think HP quints. I can't quite remember if I chose HP quints or if I chose gold pretend quints. I have to check after the game. I completely don't remember. And if you're also interested, actually just recently, I just finished making a guide on solobid.net on Leona, and hopefully that should get featured soon, I think. I was talking to some moderator people, and I think they were going to have my guide get featured, which is awesome. So I'll leave a link to that guide in the description if you want some more in-depth detail about Leona. But anyways, so the game is starting. That's awesome. I'm going to go ahead, do my normal start. Someone asked about this normal start of getting 2 pinks, 2 greens, 2 health pots, and a mana pot, I guess. I don't know why I bought the mana pot. I should have actually bought a an extra health pot instead because Leona never has mana issues ever because she actually has, I believe, the highest base mana regen in the entire game. So there's absolutely no reason why she should ever get a mana pot. She's probably never going to run out of mana if you use your spells wisely. So I just left a observer ward right there, or explorer ward, I guess you can say, just in case someone was coming from the mid. Because we were standing right over there. That's usually a good spot if you're purple. And we're just gonna venture in, I guess, because I just want to play really aggressive. I'm not sure why.
30 seconds until
I guess we're just hoping someone's gonna come, but I'm not sure that's gonna happen.
First light approaches.
I guess I'll just lead the way. Because I have a stun ready. I can skill it at any time, so... Awesome. So, that was really good. So I decided to just flash in immediately as soon as the Zyra came because I saw her and I needed to start with the stun because I don't think Ahri would want to start with the charm first because if Ahri starts with the charm, she's going to be at a really... because if Ahri starts with the charm, then she's going to be really far behind the lane, so I knew she didn't want to level it up yet. So I decided to take the blow from my team and burn my summoner, and so I burned my flash in order to get in range for a Q. And also note that I auto-attacked then Q'd, which is kind of risky because she could have flashed in time as a reaction and she might have gotten away. But I decided to auto-attack first because since her Q on Leona is an auto-attack reset, I wanted to get as much damage output as possible. So if you auto then Q, then you can kill it really fast. So that's really awesome that that worked out, and luckily the Zyra didn't flash in time. So who got the kill? That's Twitch. That's awesome. So now Twitch started off with boots. Now this is a fantastic start for us. So this is looking really good. Oh, crap. So probably the biggest problem
Rally to me.
with Leona is her level 1 is really, really bad because she's either gonna have the Q or she's gonna have the E, and she's not good unless she has both. So this is kind of a bad predicament for us. And plus they also know that I don't have any flash, so they're pretty much free to play pretty aggressively, which is not too good. But hopefully it should be okay. Once I hit level 2, we have so much kill potential, so we just have to turtle out until then. Okay, now we're 2, which is good. I'll just go ahead and let Twitch last hit these, and then I'll go in right now. Oh my god, that heal. Oh, that's not good. Twitch did not use barrier. Oh, I got that kill, but I think I'm dead. Crap. Yeah, Twitch did not use barrier at all. That was really bad. I don't know why he didn't use it. That really cost us a kill right there. Because if he used barrier, he totally would have lived that.
The sun always rises.
Oh well, it's okay. That's really also really bad because there's a really, really big wave right here, and Twitch is gonna miss a lot of farm right now. We got this kills. They got 1 each, so that's not too good either. So we're not off to the greatest start right now, but hopefully she get a little bit better. I think that Shen's dead, that's good. So, you saw right there, so a mistake on my part was that I probably shouldn't have kept going after Vayne used heal. I really thought that Twitch was gonna barrier so he wouldn't die and it would have gone off the sponge, but for some reason Twitch did not barrier, which is kind of a problem, and that cost us both our lives because since he did not barrier, Vayne didn't die, so I had to go in for the kill. And I probably shouldn't even have gone in 2v1 because that just gave them more money too. But I figured that if I'm gonna go, since I looked like I was gonna die, so I thought I might as well go in anyways. I'll leave an extra word there. I really need rush control. And I don't want to fight yet because Twitch is kind of low on HP. Let's see what to do. I think I'm gonna ward the river right now since it's a little bit free. I'll just drop pink. I know there's not a ward there, but whatever.
First light approaches.
So now, when you play Leona, you also want to try to give a lot of presence, like literally just stand in front of the creep wave and just like look like you're gonna go in for an attack. Because you see how Vayne is so scared right now because Zyra's dewarding right now, and so because I'm like so far up, no, Vayne doesn't want to shoot. He tumbled out. Oh my god, that's not good. Crap. I should have expected the Lee Sin to come. I probably should have rewarded afterwards. That's really bad. I didn't flash because I knew I was dead, and I didn't expect the Lee Sin to come. Mainly, I probably should have stayed and dewarded that tri-bush right there, and I probably would have saw Lee Sin if he did come from there. So that was my bad. This is not the best of starts, but it should be okay. Let's see, Twitch is at 24, Vayne's at 28. No, that's not that bad. You can see just how much pressure Lee Sin's putting, you know, everywhere. But Ari did get the kill there, which is really good. And all the other lanes are winning, so that's not too big of a deal. I mean, Vayne is a really strong ED carry, yes. But I think Twitch is just equally a strong late game if he can get there. And if I can just blow all my CC on Vayne, then we should be good to go.
The sun always rises.
Yeah, so Vayne's level 5, 33 CS, the Twitch is 26. So they're a level ahead of us, so I really don't want to go fight them right now because we're probably going to lose the trade if we do. So for now, I just have to play fairly passive, which really sucks because you don't want to play passive in Leona, but I don't really have much of a choice since we're going to lose the trade if I go in. And that's one of them makes a really big mistake. So I'll just let Twitch farm for now. And I'll occasionally pop my head in that brush right there just to get a little bit of vision. And you can just see how annoying Zyra can be with her plants and her poke, and just her overall like brush control that she has. That's probably a good time to go in, but
Hitting
I don't think I was in range for a Zenith Blade.
shadows.
Let's see. But at least now that we know that Lee Sin is over at the blue, there's Lee Sin, he can't come down bot, so that's a good sign. I'm gonna drop a word right here because I just need to see Zyra.
I will protect you.
An enemy has been slain.
Vayne just turned 6. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna go in right now because we're really, really weak, and I think it's better for us right now to just turtle. Yeah, and Zyra just turned 6 also. There's no way in hell we're gonna win a trade now. Unless they get into tower range, then I'll go in. Oh crap. Which died too fast. Oh my gosh. Are you joking? Crap. I thought my exhaust went off, but it didn't in time. I actually probably should have gone in for the flash and then exhaust to guarantee that I was in range for it. And that way, if I could exhaust the Vayne under tower and get my stun off, then that would have been really good. But it was actually the really good play on Zyra to initiate like that, because she knew that we weren't level 6 yet. And because we weren't level 6, there's no way we were going to win a trade, even if they used all their ults under their tower. So that was a really good play on their part. There was just no way Twitch Knight could survive all that burst. And once again, just Leona just does not do very well versus the Zyra with so much disengage and poke. So we really just need a gank from Jarvan in order to get the lane back in our favor. But I mean, Jarvan's already just crushing all the other lanes, so I think it's better for us to take our time.
Rally to me.
And wow, at least it actually got away. So a good spot, once again, when you're on purple side. I mentioned this kind of briefly in my last video, but this is a really good warding spot right here. And the reason why is that the jungler and mid laner usually will come through this area around here, so you can see a lot of incoming ganks. So if you have that brush warded and this tri brush warded, you're almost always going to be able to see the jungler, which is really cool. But Zyra's had a ward right there that just expired, so she's gonna pink that, which sucks.
An ally has been slain.
I'm gonna go help the Twitch. Oh my god, this Twitch. Awesome. So I helped the Twitch there. You saw just that was a very basic combo. I just Zenith played the gap close towards the Orianna. I note that I waited in between my attacks to make sure Twitch got the passive proc before I applied a new spell, so that way we can maximize our damage output. And right now I really have to try to stop this wave. So Charge is pinging the go in, so I'm gonna go in right now. And I'm not gonna burn flash yet. And I'm gonna drop a pink right there, so that way we can see the Vayne. And I'm not gonna use my Zenith Blade because there's no need. So that's good. So, good thing Vlad came bot, so that way we could go ahead and clean them up. There's no way they were gonna fight us, and now we have the opportunity to take the dragon. So I'm gonna tank most of the dragon damage because I'm gonna go back and heal anyways. So there's no reason for Jarvan to tank it because he can just keep running around and roam. Excellent. Yeah, see this ward right here? That's really, really helpful right now.
First light approaches.
Ooh, that was close. I'm gonna back off.
An enemy has been slain.
Just like that. Ooh, excellent. Oh, Twitch is there now.
I will break their luck.
Oh my gosh. God, that root is so annoying. So, that was so frustrating. I think I was also for a Shield of Daybreak, but I don't think that would have mattered because I think Desire passive probably would have killed me because I'm too slow to run away from it, so that kind of sucks. But anyways, I'm gonna just go ahead and just rush the Ruby Sightstone because I just need more HP in general.
Chosen of the sun.
You don't really need gold per 5s on Leona besides a Phylostone, but you know, Phylostone is not really your priority. I think it's usually better to just stack HP on Leona. And I'm just gonna go ahead and buy 2 pink wards because it'll help us get more brush control, and it'll also let us see Vayne. Especially, like, I think getting pinks on against the Vayne is really, really crucial because you need to be able to see the Vayne when she's tumbling around in a roll. That's very, very helpful for your team. So I'm gonna ping my team, let them know that someone's there. And now that our tower is down, I don't really need to go bot anymore because there's really no point. So I'm gonna ward this brush right here,
I must not fall.
and I'll just scare them up. So just come back. I took a fair amount of damage, but whatever.
I will protect you.
And let's see. Vayne's got a build water. Yeah, it's okay. I know Zyra's right there. What does Zyra have? Zyra's got the same thing as me, except she's a 5-listed ahead of me, so that kind of sucks. But can't do much about that. I'm just gonna stay back and just give Ahri some assistance, so there's no way they can dive her. And I'm also just gonna go up and just drop a ward right there, because it's important to get vision of this area, unless... Can she attack that? Ugh. I put that a little bit too far. So I need to put that like right around there. I'm really bad at finding that sweet spot, so
Ever vigilant.
I'm gonna drop a pink, just in case they have a ward there. They could, I don't really know. And I'm just gonna help Ahri push the lane. Maybe she doesn't even need me, because she's Ahri. I'm also gonna drop a ward right over here, because this is also a pretty common spot for junglers to pass by. So, and maybe Shen might walk through there
I
also.
must not fall.
So Lee Sin's right there. But, yeah. Oh man, I actually misclicked. I meant to press W. Oh well, that's okay. What does Orianna have? So she's almost towards Nadine's. Not too bad right now. She's like, I guess about the standard route. And I'm just gonna stall the wave here and just let Vlad take the farm. That's actually something you should do as support a lot. If there's a wave and you see an ally coming, you should not take the farm. You should just give it to your ally. And just stand there and just take the damage. I mean, it's like 50 damage. It's like not significant at all. So my ward knows that there's 4 of them here, so we're not really gonna do much. There is 4 of us here as well, which is pretty good. But I don't think we're gonna fight anytime soon because, I mean, we are leading in kills, but they do have a turret up on us, which is kind of offsetted by the dragon, but still, it's kind of risky to team fight them, especially when they have so much CC with the Orianna and the Zyra, and the Shen can also teleport in at any time, so we also have to be mindful of that as well. And since I have nothing to do, I'm just going to take the golems, because actually Leona's fairly tanky, and she can take the jungle creeps fairly well. And so, I'm just going to join my teammates mid. I'll just leave Twitch on his own. Like, he can fight the Zyra one-on-one. Awesome, I got the slow on them. Oh crap, the Shen still came. I'm gonna toss the Shen. Ah crap, that didn't do anything. The exhaust like really didn't do anything. I shouldn't have used it. I thought Arya might live, I exhausted him, but then he used Ignite, so that didn't matter. I'm just gonna auto attack him because I can't do anything. Leona really doesn't have much damage, so she really depends on an ally to proc the sunlight, and I can't really do that against a Shen when he's so tanky. He's got a belt and that. Oh my gosh. But Twitch did get bot lane because we stalled for so long mid, which is great. And Vlad was pushing since the Shen teleported, which is actually something you should always do when you're playing Vlad or just any kind of really heavy pushing champion. Like if you're against a Shen and the Shen leaves the lane by ulting, just shove your lane as hard as you can, because it creates so much pressure, because now you see how the Lee Sin and the Shen both had to rush back. This turret's almost dead, and they didn't even win that trade very well with that Shen. So that was a really good win on our part. That's a really good play by the Vlad. That's something you can do to counterplay a Shen, just in general. And since this ward expired down here, I'm just gonna place one of my Sightstone wards here, because I don't think we're gonna pink it. And once again, bot lane, now that this tower down, there's really no reason for me to go bot, because now this is pretty much the laning phase at this point. So I'm just gonna hang around and just be with my team, because my team really needs my ult for the CC. So I'm just gonna stay around.
Stay at the vanguard.
I'm just gonna ult the Orianna. Got her. So you saw right there, when I used the Zenith Blade, I hit both the Zyra and the Orianna, and that was really. And if you didn't know about the Zenith Blade mechanics, Zenith Blade will teleport you to the last person that got hit. So since I passed through the Zyra first and then the Orianna, I ended up finishing at the Orianna, which is really cool. So that way I can get into range and stun her because Zyra was already really low anyways. So I'm just gonna tank this tower really quick, take a few hits, then I'll back off and let the Jarvan tank it. Oh my gosh, that was a good taunt. But yeah, we'll just. This is really scary because they're all backed up and I don't have my ult. I have to be really, really careful. But I'll protect my team. What is going on? I have cooldowns right now, I can't do anything. Okay. Shen's right there, but I really want... Oh crap, Vayne's right there. Oh, there's no way I was gonna get away. That Vayne just came from bot. I think Vayne's gonna clean this up. See, this is smart by the Ahri. She decided to run down this way because she knew she's out of mana. There's no way she's gonna live. So she decided that instead of following our team to like get the Vayne to get into their direction also, she decided to run down this way. So that way Vayne had a choice. She could either follow the Jarvan and Twitch that were both low, or get the free kill. And so Vayne decided to go down here. They did kill the Ahri, they did get some bounty money, but it did let two of us live. And that's a really good decision that you should make whenever you're playing. You should really consider, is it better for me to die as opposed to my team, or can I really live in that scenario? And then there was no way Ahri could live that scenario because she had no mana. So that was really good decision on her part. And I decided to buy Boots of Mobility and the Philosopher's Stone because I get Boots of Mobility because I need to initiate for a team. It's kind of risky for Jarvan to do it since I'd rather have him like be the follow-up, and like look at the range on Solar Flare. This is enormous. So there's no reason for me not to be the initiator for our team. And by doing this, this will also open up Ahri to jumping in as well if I hit at least like one person, which is really nice. And I'm just gonna drop a ward here really quickly and then run away. So I'm gonna just drop a ward at this area also. Dragon's still up. And Ahri's still getting blue, but I'll just let her do it. Oh, crap, and Zyra did get an Oracle, so I need to get my Oracle as my next priority.
Rally to me.
And I thought Lee Sin was gonna Q for a second. Okay, so I decided to flash right there because I wasn't quite in range for the ult, and I wasn't sure if Jarvan was gonna just dive in. So I decided to just flash into range and guarantee to get that stun or slow. Unfortunately, they barely sidestepped the center of my ult, and I only got the slow on them. But that was more than enough slow for Jarvan to just follow up with the ult and then follow up with the rest of my team, which is really cool. And so Vlad went back to defend against the Shen. That's fine. So now the dragon's completely open, so we'll just go ahead and do that.
Ever vigilant.
I'm just gonna go ahead and just take these rays, because why not? I guess I can help my team be dragon, but I think they're fine. Oh crap, no, they're coming. Abandon the race! They got this. There's no reason not to. Oh, there's no ward here. I don't like this, I don't like this.
The sun always rises.
Yeah, let's just run. There's too many of them. Oh my gosh, this Ahri is so brave. See, this is why Ahri's really, really strong right now. Did you see how much she just assassinated that Zyra with the with her ult and the Deathfire Grasp? And Deathfire Grasp is such a great item on Ahri because you just saw how fast that Zyra fell with no MR, and she can just do this all game and just keep getting more kills like that, which is awesome. That's really good play on her Ahri. Yeah, she's 9-3. She's so strong right now. She got a Lich Bane too, which is pretty interesting. I guess that's not that bad. Not a bad pickup. So I'm gonna pop my oracles now and just start clearing wards because I need to deny them map vision as well. And also, someone brought this up, which I actually never noticed because I did this mostly on just reflexes. But whenever you're walking into a ward, or when you're walking into a brush, you should always just attack click in that general direction, because if you have an oracles, sometimes you might miss them. You might miss a ward because if you're just right clicking into it, because you might not see it because you're distracted by something else. So just A clicking around the area is really, really helpful because that way you won't miss anything. Plus, if there's an enemy inside that brush, uh, you can automatically just start attacking that enemy, which is really helpful. Oh my god. I'm just gonna... Well, I was gonna say I was gonna go in on the Lee Sin, but I completely missed, so whatever. That's fine. So we'll just go ahead and take the tower down. And if I'm in range of the Oriel, we'll just ult her. Got her. And then Vlad's here to follow up, just like that. So at this point, the game is pretty much over. I mean, we're just so strong right now, and there's no way we're gonna lose. But that's what I said last time, and we lost. Okay, we still got the Vayne through the Shen shield, and I think we're just gonna end it. Like, I mean, we're just kind of toying around at this point. But... Ooh, whatever. Okay, good game. Okay, so that was a lot shorter than last video, which is really, really nice. That took way too long. But just to reflect on this game, so this was a pretty good game in general. I did not do that well in lane, mainly because Zyra is an excellent counter to Leona, and the Vayne and the Zyra both did a really good job at shutting us down early on. That mistake that Twitch made by not popping barrier cost us so much in lane because he died so early. And I do admit that I probably didn't need to go back in and kill the Vayne. That was kind of just mostly because I didn't think I was going to live, because I'm pretty sure they were going to keep chasing me under tower anyways, so I might as well just get a kill as opposed to no kill at all. So that's why I decided to dive back in. And notice that throughout the game, we never went for Baron at all. We just took objectives, and we just ignored Baron completely, because we just didn't really need Baron at all. Because, I mean, most people, like, they want to try to capitalize and press their advantage even further by getting Baron, but in all honesty, if you're just so good at... if you're just so far ahead in the game anyways, there's no point in risking it all for a Baron, because, we've seen in LCS, like, so many teams have lost because of Baron, so there's no point in going for Baron if you're already so far ahead. We just kept pushing turrets, we got an inhibitor, and we team fought really, really well. There weren't that many team fights as opposed to last game, but you saw in some team fights, I would always be the one to initiate with my ult, and that's really important when you play Leona, because when you play Leona, you are the one that's going to be initiating, unless you have someone like Nocturne or something, but that's probably never going to happen. So by me initiating first and locking down an important target, then the rest of my team could go follow with me. So you saw how easily Jarvan just came in and killed them. Ari just dashed in and killed them. Vlad could place his ult if he wanted to. And the Twitch was, and the most important thing is that we all dived in, and there was no way they could go to the Twitch, who I didn't even need to bodyguard this game, because Twitch is pretty self-reliant with his stealth and everything like that. So that was a pretty good game as Leona. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and God, this is so much less tiring than my last video, which is really nice. So, go ahead and leave some comments on how I did this narration, and stay tuned for next episode, I guess. So, see you guys later.